here we go, we're underway. We're gonna make a video today. And then we're gonna turn it into a Broadway musical. Hello, YouTube. Driving north on the Pacific Coast Highway out here in Southern California today. Heading up to Point Mugu Park. Mugu. That's gonna be fun. I hope it's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just picked it for the name. But it's got a little bit of a rocky coastline along the ocean, east side of the Pacific Coast Highway in this park, up the hills into some, looks like some prairie land, some grasslands, maybe some wildflowers. So we're just gonna go explore this afternoon and see what we can find. There's some poofy clouds in the sky at the moment, so maybe we'll get a colorful sunset. I really don't know. We're just out for the adventure today. Up the Pacific Coast Highway we go to Point Mugu State Park, and let's see what this day will bring us. Mugu. Okay, so we found our first shot of the day. Had a little bit of a scramble down Little Rock Ledge over there. Just right on here to where I am, and right in front of me, around this big rock in front of me, is some very shiny moss-covered rocks and white foam rushing in. The seas are sorry, that might have gotten you a little bit. Seas are coming in, so I'm staying back, but we're gonna get, you know, of course, the white foam going out over these rocks. So I'm gonna get set up. There's one right here in front of me that's just beautiful. It's just like storybook perfect. So I'm gonna set up, try to get this shot real quick, and then get back out of here because I don't want to get trapped. Yeah, that one's got it. Okay, there we are. All right, so we've set up on the shot. Woohoo! Set up on the shot. I'm sitting at the top of this rock, shooting down. The waves are coming in fast and furious, very rocky beach. So I really can't get any closer and still be safe at all. So shooting down on the rock, shooting at an ISO 200 f9, 5-second exposure. I've got a polarizer in to take the glare off of the rocks, and a 10-stop neutral density to slow down my shutter speed. That's what's giving me the 5-second exposure. And then I'm just waiting for the waves to actually go back out and expose the moss-covered rock that I want. So I've got a big one here in the foreground, and then my main subject right in the middle, and then a couple others that lead off in this nice little diagonal. And then it's just the cloudy ocean, the surf, the foam from the surf coming in. So that's a nice shot. That's a great start to the day. It's a beautiful one. That's one down. All right, now we're gonna scramble back up this hillside and get back to the car. Thank you, ocean. So we've gotten out of the car in Sereno Canyon here in Park Mugu, hiking down this scenic fire road, and it's scenic. They weren't kidding. So just a little 2-mile hike this afternoon, just to kind of get out of the car, stretch the legs, and try out the new boots. Trying out the new boots. Check that out, new boots. So yeah, trying out new boots, kind of breaking them in a little bit. And just hiking the scenic fire trail here in Mugu. It's really pretty out. I like it. Gorgeous day. These big poofy clouds. And the trees are enormous and very gnarled, so they've got all sorts of character going on for them. So this is kind of a cool and unique little use of photography. There's this little bracket, little L bracket that the Parks Department has built and put on this post. And they're asking people to put their camera in here, no zooms, no filters, and just take a picture of the landscape and then send it to them on their Twitter account. And the reason for that is they are using In 2013, this whole Canyonland, I guess, was really heavily damaged in a fire. So they're asking people to put their phone or their camera here in this L bracket, take a picture of the valley, and send it to them. And they're putting these pictures together since 2013 to make a time lapse to show the recovery of the ecosystem out here. And I think that's kind of brilliant and fun. So I'm doing my part. I don't think you're upside down, but you might be upside down. If you're upside down, we'll fix you in post. We can do that. All right, so sunset's gonna peter out. We're not gonna get any color in the sky. Clouds are just disappearing left, right, and center, and that's okay. But I did come across here behind me this great little scene of these rocks right along here. And the waves coming in on them. We got a little moss on them, a little tidal pool in the middle. So all of that is fantastic. So that's gonna be our shot. We're gonna set up here, probably do a couple angles. I'm gonna start far back so I don't get footprints in there. Then I'll kind of work my way in, see what we get there. So I'm gonna get set up, check back in with you, and let you know what I'm doing and why. All right, so this photograph is pretty simple. I've got this diagonal rock in front of me heading out into the ocean. Covered in green algae. It's got a little tiny tidal pool in the middle of it. It's shooting at ISO 100, f11, 1.5 second shutter speed. Polarizer to take some of the glare off of the sand and the rocks. 6-stop Indy, as I mentioned, for the 1 second exposure. And I'm just waiting for the waves to come in and surround the rock and go back out to give me some contrast. Otherwise, this rock just kind of fades off into the sand and looks the same as everything else around it. So we're just waiting for a wave now to come in and surround this rock, give me some of the contrast and that. Sorry, I had to cut it short there at the beach. Batteries were dying in the camera. So we're in the car, heading back to the apartment. We're gonna call it a day out here at Point Mugu State Park. It was gorgeous. Sunset isn't gonna materialize. There's no clouds in the sky. So we're just gonna head on back. But I wanna take this moment to thank you for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you wanna see more. Tell all your friends. We'd love to have some more people at the party. And until next time, thanks for coming along.